What's up, everybody? My name's Chris and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a husband, a father, and a college pastor, and I'm actually getting ready to record a podcast for a project I am working on that I'll have to tell you more about later. But I just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk a little bit more about why I'm actually doing YouTube in the first place. See, I've actually been giving this a lot of thought lately, because honestly, when I started doing this, I just jumped right in because I knew that the perfectionist in me would just keep planning and not actually do anything. And so I just kind of took a leap of faith and jumped onto YouTube, and that's what you've experienced. But the downside of that is a lot of times I haven't really known what in the world the point was in the videos that I was making. Like, each video maybe had its own point, and I've talked a lot about habits I'm working on this year, and that's been super meaningful to me because I want to be a better version of myself. I want to mature. I want to grow emotionally and spiritually and relationally this year. So that's been really, really good. But I also just wanted to think and process through, okay, what's the point of this whole project? Not necessarily each individual video, but more holistically, why am I doing this in the first place? The more I thought about these videos, the more I started thinking about what I've been saying at the end of each of my declutter videos in February. Make today count. That's really the whole point in all of this, that you and I would recognize that we have an opportunity today. So what does that even mean when I say make today count? I remember a couple of years after I graduated high school, I was interning for this youth ministry back home, and the youth pastor every year would give this charge to the seniors. He would explain to them that they had 1,440 minutes in every day, and that they needed to make today count because today only happened once, and then it was gone forever. There was no redo, there was no refresh, there was no do-over, and so he would challenge them to take a Sharpie and write on their hand 1440 for a week. And every time that they would look at their hand to think about, what am I doing today to make it matter, to make it last beyond just sunrise to sunset, from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. Like, how am I going to invest today into something that's going to live longer than just this moment? And he used this example of, let's say that this string is like a timeline, right? So you have the beginning of time and everything that has happened before us, and then there's this red little mark right here, and that represents our time here on this earth. This represents your life, and this is everything that's come before and everything that will go after, and this string obviously extends a long way into the future. And he would say it makes a lot more sense to invest this into something that's going to last beyond your years than it does to make today just a selfish moment about you. And it has stuck with me for years. It's been something that I've thought a lot about. It's something that I have spent a lot of time considering. In fact, I even have a tattoo, MCDXL. That means 1440. It's just Roman numerals for 1440, and it's a reminder every time I see it, do something today that's going to matter, because you only get one shot at this 1440. And so as I've been thinking about, man, what's the point of this YouTube journey? What's the point of making these videos? That's it. I want to make today count, and I want to challenge you and encourage you to make today count. It can look a lot of different things. Maybe it's finally starting that diet that you need to start, or getting in the gym, or doing something towards your personal health. Maybe it is a goal or a habit or a resolution that you have been promising yourself, but you haven't fulfilled, or you haven't taken a step towards. What could you do today? Keep it simple, but what's one thing you could do today that's going to matter beyond today? How can you make today count? Maybe it's a relationship, it's a text that you need to send, or a phone call. Maybe it's somebody that you need to forgive. Maybe it's something for work or for home, with your kids, with school, whatever it is. How are you going to make today count? I want to go on this journey together. And so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to let you be a part of my story. And I'm going to do the best I can to make today count. And I want to challenge you to make today count as well. And so I encourage you, hit subscribe below, not just because I'm trying to bump my subscriber numbers, but because I want us to go on this journey together. I want to hear from you. How are you making today count? Just in the last month, as I've been doing these declutter videos on my Instagram, I have had so many people message me, stop by my office, send me a text, let me know how they have made a decision to make today count. And it's been so much more than just decluttering. Some of it has been cleaning up their office or cleaning out their car or finally putting their laundry away. But some of it's been way beyond the scope of that and how they have made a step in a relationship or they've done something that they've needed to do for years. And it's been so encouraging to me. And so I want to challenge you again. Hit subscribe below, go on this journey with me, and ultimately make today count, because you only get one shot at this moment. What are you going to do with it?